Hello traders, my name is Horvat and welcome to a new free video in which I will be talking about DAX, German Bunds and the Euro dollar and dollar index. So actually we have some very nice correlations here, and more importantly, over the last couple of weeks, as you know, DAX has made a nice pullback. The S&P 500 also made a nice correction, but yesterday we have seen a very interesting recovery on DAX and US stock markets. So actually what this means that if we will get more upside, okay, then euro dollar will probably fall. At the same time, German bonds could also recover because this pattern to the downside that unfolded on German bonds over the last few weeks could come to an end. I see a three-wave decline, and I will show you in a second what this could mean for the euro dollar. Also, at the same time, we have some very important structure on dollar index, which suggests that the dollar could rally. Okay, so firstly, I will actually show you this overlay chart. This in black is German Bund, and this is DAX. You can see on the lower here we have euro dollar. Okay, so actually in mid-March, when the euro dollar found a low and moved nicely to the upside, made a quite strong recovery. At the same time, Bund, as you can see in black, moved to the downside, and DAX also followed to the downside. So actually, if we think that this will change now, if we think that DAX will bounce, then Bund should also recover while euro dollar will fall. Okay, so the most important to me is the wave structure, and I think that it can be changing something because of the yesterday's price action. Okay, so here on this DAX, firstly on a weekly chart, clearly trend is bullish. Yes, I'm tracking fifth wave here within an extended wave freeze, so we are expecting a top that will form sometime this year, but we are still not there yet, it seems, because we have seen a three-wave retracement on daily chart. Okay, this is a corrective structure, and more importantly, we bounced from former wave 4 and 50% retracement. This looks nice bounce that has impulsive qualities on intraday time frame. On 30-minute chart, you can see waves 1, 2, extended wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. So this tells me that market has bottomed, and at minimum we should see 3 waves to the upside. So even if you're tracking some very aggressive bearish scenario, maybe like waves 1, 2 and another waves 1 and 2, you would expect weakness. You still need 3 waves to the upside. Okay, so I will be looking for more upside on DAX. At the same time, Bunds will then also recover, because as I said, this is a positive correlation between Bunds and DAX, and euro dollar should then move to the downside. So I think that euro dollar gains will be limited, but firstly, as I said, we will go to Bunds. So just a second to find this chart. Okay. So on Bunds, what I see is 5-wave rally followed by a 3-wave setback. Now we have reached former wave 4 here, so we could see some kind of a recovery. I'm not saying that market will make a new highs, definitely not, but definitely I am expecting some bounce here. Okay, nothing goes tick by tick when you're looking at correlations, but I think that we could see our retracement back above 150. Okay, and towards 152 even. So this would definitely help DAX to move even higher, while euro dollar will move to the downside. And the main reason why I think that dollar could rally while DAX will recover is the structure on dollar index. Okay, so just a second to find these charts. Dollar index. Okay, so here on dollar index, I can count 5 waves up from this May 14 low. Okay, followed by a nice 3-wave setback exactly into 78.6% retracement. So actually this is the last but very important Fibonacci level which should hold for bulls. Okay, so because clear free wave retracement. Also, if you go to lower time frame, actually I think I have a count here. If you go to this lower time frame, you can count 5 subwaves within a wave C. Okay, and now we are already broken above this trend line, so it looks like that rally is underway. And if today we will get close above this wave 4 swing high, which comes in at 95.60, so if we can take this out, then this decline would be confirmed as completed for wave C, and in that case I would definitely be looking for much higher dollar index. So it means that euro dollar could fall. Now if you are familiar with the Elliott waves theory and you're tracking major FX pairs across the board, then you know that dollar CAD, dollar Swiss have some very nice structures. We have seen nice pullbacks to the downside on dollar Swiss and dollar CAD, clearly in free waves, which suggests more upside. Dollar NOK is also suggesting a bouncing price. Actually, I have dollar NOK right here. I don't have labeled this structure, but I can make it real quick. So actually what I see on this chart is a free wave decline, okay, A, B and C, and then if I connect trend lines here, I mean channel, downward channel, you can clearly see a nice break to the upside after wave C found a support at the lower trend line. So this is clearly a bullish structure, because this rally can also be counted on 5 waves on the smaller time frames. Also, this appears to be a free wave retracement. So actually, I would label this as a wave 1. Okay, wave 1, then you got wave 3, and you would expect wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. So here, I said, is a substructure for wave 2. A, B and C. So looks like that we are headed to the upside. Also this pullback found a support to very close to this upper trend line. So to me this looks like a very nice bullish setup. So if dollar NOK will continue higher, then obviously you would expect that other dollar pairs will follow, especially because this has a strong negative correlation with crude oil. So if crude oil will spike higher and then turn to the downside, then I think this will just cause even more gains on dollar across the board. Okay, so today's price action could be very important because of all of those structures, and if we will stay strong on stocks, and if dollar index will rally a little bit more till the end of the day, then I really think that dollar is headed higher for days ahead. Okay, so traders, thank you very much for your attention, and if you're not our member yet, then make sure to check our services. Have a good day. Bye.